Hi guys, I'm Jake from Media-In, and today what I'm going to be covering is my top 5 summons from Final Fantasy. So just to make rule 1 clear on this, is Bahamut is banned from this list because he's just pretty much everybody's number 1, so I've decided to rule Bahamut off the list. So let's start. Right, going at number 5 is Diablos. Now my main experience with Diablos was with Final Fantasy VIII. And I love Diablos. For starters, he just looks like a winged hell demon. He literally just looks like he's come straight out of hell. Those wings, just for darkness, with the red, just really implies pure evil. Now, when he comes onto screen, it's just like a liquid ball of evilness, and then he just disperses out of it. Now, when he does finally leave, after he deals some pretty decent gravity damage, depending on how much health the enemy has got, he then disperses into a load of bats and disappears off screen. And in 8 as well, is you get him out of a magical lamp and you have to beat him, but if you do it pretty early in the game, draw as many demis as you can possibly get and set up for a good junction, just to give you that bit extra kick at the start of the game. Going in for number 4. Right, so number 4 is from Final Fantasy IX, and it's the only time it's made an appearance in the series, apart from a mobile game I believe, is Ark. Now Ark can only be used by Garnet, but what he does is he just basically comes flying straight out of the sun, and it's just a ship with like a dragon's head on it, just burns through the ozone layer. And then what he does is when he's descending his way down, he just basically turns into a Megazord or something from like Gundam Wing, and just unleashes eternal darkness, which just deals massive damage to the opponent with dark damage basically. It's the only time it's made an appearance and only Garnet can summon it, so Eiko can't. She has her own, which is Medine. But Ark, he just looked brilliant, and even though the cutscene is quite a long one, it is worth it because it just really packs the effect about how lethal he really is. Right, so number 3 on the list is Phoenix. Now, Phoenix has made its appearance in several games. I mean, even Phoenix Downs come from Phoenix, which revives your character from a KO status. Now, Phoenix is good because if you are in that tight situation where most of your teams died, you can literally just kick out Phoenix, get your team members back to life, and at least deal a fair bit of decent damage as well. Final Fantasy VII, it is more useful if you link it up to a final attack materia, so it is a failsafe. If you die, he gets summoned and your entire team is back to life, and you've got one more attempt, maybe 2 more attempts depending on how much you've started materia at giving that boss or that enemy an extra fight. Right, number 2 on the list is Alexander. Now, I like Alexander. I'm not a big fan of it in 13-1 because it's Hope, and I really hate Hope, but Alexander is a ridiculously amazing summon. It's just a big castle that's got like big energy beams that come out of it. In Final Fantasy IX, it completely destroys Bahamut when it's attacking Alexander. Type 0, we use it in one of the battlegrounds, and it just completely annihilates the enemy. Such a fantastic summon. In 7, I always had problems getting it in 7 because I always forgot my way around the glacial area. 8, again, it's a decent summon. Alexander is just one of the best summons in my opinion in the game. It looks cool, it does decent damage, and it's just a castle with guns. What is really not to like? Now, number 1. Right, my number 1 on the list might not be so surprising because it isn't, I think, in a lot of people's list, and that is Anima from Final Fantasy X. Not only is he like wrapped up in like some weird bandagey thing, but what makes it darker is Anima is basically the faith of Seymour's mum. She sacrificed herself, and Seymour used that to just pure evil. Anima is fantastic A1 to use in the game. When you enter his overdrive, Oblivion, what he does, he just basically descends your team into, or the enemy, into the fiery depths of hell and just unleashes a 25 combo punch which just annihilates your team. If you go in against Dark Anima, he also drains your MP as well, so he is very awkward to come against. Anima, for me, if we remove Bahamut, is my favourite summon in all Final Fantasy. If you want to, feel free to pop your top 5 in the comments below, and feel free, if you don't agree with mine for whatever reason, again, feel free to put yours in and we'll talk about it. Anyway guys, I've been Jake from Media-In. See you next time.